My babes, my gays, I hope you guys are doing well. I cannot believe it's the end of May, but here we are. I definitely wanted to finish the month with a new look. This is like a cheetah print slash flower look. I'm gonna zoom in closer just so you can see it. This is what she looks like, and I decided why not do this together. So I hope you guys like this video. Let's get started. Excuse my very dirty Glossier Balm concealer. It is in shade medium tan 5, which I went ahead and prepped all over my lid as a base. The first palette I'm using is from Juvia's Place. It's the Warrior 2. I'm gonna fluff it all around my eyelid. I don't really care about placement. We are gonna clean up and make it more precise later. I'm taking a dark brown, and guys, oh my gosh, the amount of noise around my house is insane. There's an ambulance going around, but I'm taking a dark brown and I'm packing that out on the outer corner of my eyes just to make sure I create a nice mold. I zoomed you guys a little closer just so you can see. I basically stopped right here, and I like to keep the black, well, the darkest brown concentrated on the end right here, because I feel like when I go too up right here, it just drowns my eyes. The color Case by Mitchell is something I just picked up recently from Ulta, and let me tell you guys, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little pricey, but it is very beautiful, works wonders, and it's honestly a makeup artist's dream come true. I'm gonna go in with the white over here. I always like to warm it up first so it becomes nice and creamy, because once it's nice and creamy, it's actually very easy to just use and spread out, but you have to mix it and warm it up really well. I like using this palette a lot because once you have it on, it does not budge. And look how creamy and easy it is to apply and make my cut crease. Once I have the desired shape, I take my fingers and I kind of like soften the edges so it's not too bright right there, and it has a nice transition. And then I take the same brush that I used to pack in the brown and I kind of repack it. I don't add any color, I just repack it with the same brush just to deepen that color back up right there. I want a pink base. I pulled out my Morphe Sweet Oasis 35S palette. You cannot tell me this palette is not so cute. And do you see how my pinks are so loved? I love this color. Now I'm gonna pack in some pink on top of that white. I like to use the white because it acts as a nice base so the color pops really nicely. This is what we are working with so far. Zoomed you guys in so you could see what I'm doing, but we are going for a cheetah print. And I'm going to attempt to do this by using the Made by Mitchell palette, just because I've used it as eyeshadow, but I haven't used it to like do fun looks. So I just want to see what it looks like when I do a fun look. I will say it's working pretty well so far. Ooh, okay. This is kind of cute. I'm super here for it. Okay, cute. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Creaminess on this product is so nice that it makes it really easy to make these and move on with it. Oh, this is so cute already. Y'all, I'm so excited. I did koala a few things while you guys were away, but this is what we're working with so far. I'm gonna do my base and then come back to my eye look. To start my base, I'm going to use the Danessa My Exploring Balm Powder in shade 9. I am hitting pen on this. That's how you know I really like it, and I use it on all my makeup looks. But I just really like it because it gives me that blur effect, and it also helps my makeup last longer because it's a primer, but it also has some pigment in it to help even out your skin tone, which I am so here for. Since I'm going out, I'm going to use the House of Lab foundation. This is in shade 480 medium deep neutral, and it is the perfect shade currently, but I do know that once I start tanning from the summer, my shade will change. So stay tuned for that new update shade, but as for right now, the shade is working just wonderfully for me. The goal is to have a more natural look, like skin base wise. I'm going to take a beauty blender and kind of dab any excess foundation that I have. I'm just going to make sure that it is nice and sealed into my skin so that it lasts all night. I really want to attempt Esther's blush technique, so bear with me, okay? I'm playing a lot in this video because I figured why not? Like these times to me are the best time to, like, I don't know, experiment, because like who's gonna come stop me? I'm in the comfort of my own home and I am going out, but again, who's gonna come get me? And if I don't like my base, I can always restart it. But this is the amount of blush that Esther uses on her clients, so this is the amount of blush that we're gonna use. Oh, and the blush that I'm using is the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush in Coming Hot Pink. Underneath my eyes, to brighten up my eyes, I'm using the Bare Minerals Liquid Concealer, and this is in shade Medium Tan 3.5. I will say I broke my wand, so I kind of been like, you know, like dabbing it and swirling it because I refuse to get a new product because there's a lot of product in there still. It's just that my wand is broken, but it's okay. We're just gonna do this just like so, and just do that. I'm gonna follow that up with the House Lab concealer. This is in shade Medium Deep Neutral as well, and 42 is the color. But I know that Esther does this. I will say I also do this on my regular routine, so I'm just gonna incorporate that as well, just because as much as I want to try, I do not want to stray too much from it for like my makeup look, because in case it doesn't come out the way I like it, this will make sure it's in between. Now we blend. I'm gonna start with a brush and then I'm gonna transition to a beauty blender. Well, actually, Painted by Esther actually blends with a beauty puff, so I'm gonna switch over to a clean beauty puff and use that to blend my concealer, which I actually never done before, which is gonna be a new technique for me. The beef between her and Patrick Ta, I am so team Esther. First of all, he's known for not paying his brown creators, which is like, what is wrong with you? And then also he likes to party with, you know. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is please give credit to Black women. We work very hard to get where we are, just to get maybe like a quarter, if not a half, of the recognition that we deserve. And so I really hope that if you can, go support Esther, because she really deserves all the love and all the showers currently. So definitely tap in and send your love and just support. Like, she doesn't have a makeup brand. Actually, she just launched in collab with MAC, so I definitely want to go and pick some up, especially since now MAC is available at Sephora. I'm gonna go into Sephora and see if I can pick up a collab between MAC Olandria and Painted by Esther. So far, I really like the way it looks being blended out with a beauty blender. Am I going to transition to blending out my concealer with the beauty blender? Wait, this is crazy. I actually really love the finish on this. Insane. Not gonna lie, guys, I might convert to blending my concealer with the beauty puff, because that was so easy. Oh my gosh. Now I'm just setting my concealer with two different powders. I will show you at the end which powders I'm using. I'm just using this shade very lightly to brighten up, so just keep in mind that when or if you get it, don't go too crazy on this powder, because it's very bright. And honestly, I will even say that it is not for my shade, but I'm making it work because I like how bright my under eye gets when I use this powder. That's what we're looking at with no contour. This is crazy. I already love this technique very much. So again, if you don't follow Painted by Esther, you are missing out. She has a lot of great techniques that you can learn and apply on your own makeup routine, so definitely check her out. I don't know why my camera keeps dying, but currently it's on the charger, so I have moved you guys over to my phone as I do my contour. But I'm gonna show you my contour. For my contour, using the Rare Beauty Tranquil Contour. That's the shade. And for my powders, I use the Fit Me powder in 330 Toffee Caramel. And I also use the Fit Me powder in shade 20, which is the one that is too light. But yeah. But for cream contours, I really like the Rare Beauty contour because it glides on the skin so smoothly and just makes it looks like a natural contour, so it doesn't look very harsh no matter what lighting you're in, which is why I really like this contour. I also cracked the shredded tilbury, which you guys see me use quite often. So yeah, dare I say the lighting on my camera, or the camera quality on my camera, is really good. Because when I look at myself on my phone, I don't look as crisp. I'm gonna layer my favorite product. Truly one of my favorite blush. It's from NARS and it's currently discontinued. Or I don't know if it's discontinued, but I know it costs a pretty penny on eBay. But it's called the Summer Underrated Blush Bronzer Duo. And the blush that I'm using is Dominate. And I feel like they can actually come out with a single pan blush for this one because look how cute and tea this is. Yeah, I love this blush. 10 out of 10. For my eyes, I'm bringing a Bad Color Case because we want that pop of color again as a base. Essentially doing like small hearts all connected together. And then I will design it later. I take my liquid activated liner again. Bear with me because I have never attempted to do this on camera. I almost feel like I go mute when I do things like this because I'm so afraid of messing up. And I feel like I need like the utmost concentration. But I feel like I can do this. I can do this. I just have to focus. And I got some good music behind me, which is helping me. Oh, that one's pretty. That one's very pretty. Oh. Do you see why I did the base for that, like that? I love how it's just pure silence on my end because I just am so focused. Oh my gosh. So you guys get the gist. So I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna repeat it one more time out here because wow, I'm tearing up when I'm doing this because I'm having such a hard time looking at it. But yeah. Okay guys, this is the look that brings me back to my lip. I'm just outlining my lip with MAC Chestnut lip liner. I really like a lip liner that's this pretty. Yes. Look at that. Ooh. I like my lips to be sharp, so I don't play about my lips. This is NYX Loud Shine, a gloss. The colors on these are quite pigmented. I have two. I have this purple one. And I have the pink one. And when I tell you matte, that shit doesn't move at all. Which is why I like this a lot when I'm going out, because I can eat, I can drink without having to reapply. Also, I hate having my hand be dirty, so I like to use a brush to help stamp that color in, just to make sure that color doesn't move, okay? And when I'm done with this, I'm gonna realign my lips again, just because I want that lip line to be sharp. And here I am re-outlining my lip. Okay, and now in the middle, I'm gonna go in with this baby pink. And I'm not gonna lie, with this one, I'm gonna use my fingers to press that in. Cause look at that, it's so pretty. I'm gonna throw on top a gloss. It's from the beauty supply store. It's $1. Ooh, it's leaking. Oh, my lips are luscious and my eyes look so tea. I'm so excited to share it on TikTok as well. I think they're gonna fall out on TikTok, truly. And that brings us to the end of the video. What do we think? I absolutely love and adore this look. My camera had to charge for a little bit because it was dying. Hopefully the quality was good on both cameras. That being said, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'm gonna see you guys in my next video.